Hello, folks. My name is Talmon Castro. I'm a student of CCT College, and today I'm going to talk about VR technology. So, my report was divided by those table of contents. I have like the introduction that's going to tell like it's described about the VR technology, and also during my report, I was talking about different companies, different examples in different industry that you can use this kind of technology. And also at the end, I have like the impact in our society, and I did the conclusion. And also I put some references. Okay. So at the beginning, we have like the virtual reality technologies. That is basically like the computer generated technology that created an atmosphere to seems with object and signs that seems to be real. So basically it's like a simulation that this technology is created in by computer. Okay, and it's very important because it's impacting our community a lot, and it's being like one of the highest growth potential technology. And also they are expecting like this year around like 15 billions of euro just in 2023. So uh, this technology in the few years, in 5 years, is going to be one of the 21st fold. And so that's because it's been like very important, and I'm talking about that. So basically you have like, as I said, loads of different companies that is using that. And those companies, for example, Nike, they have like in their website the reality, the virtual reality of the goods that they are gonna sell like for the customers. And also, for example, there is another company, uh, it's called like Hugo Boss. They are using this kind of technology as well. And the Hugo Boss, it's a big fashion brand, and they are creating like loads of virtual things with this kind of technology. Okay. Another company that's very important to mention is the IKEA. It's a company that sell furniture, and this company is being very important because the customer, they can go to their website and check like how it's gonna fit the furniture in their houses, in their rooms, and also they can personalize the furniture, and they can check whatever they are looking for. And this is a very important company that's using this technology. But it's good to mention that this technology, it's just used good like for big companies that have money to invest in that. So the small companies, small brands, they have like difficulties to invest in this technology because the cost is very high. And but in the same time, the big brands, they have like a competitive like to create like different technologies between them. And so this is getting like more competitive. The field, like the area of those big brands. But in the same time, the small brands, they are not able like to use this technology. But the big companies that are using this technology, they are getting the money back by a high volume of sales, and they can sell more, and this is getting the return. Like, it's very important to mention that as well. So when you were searching about that, you could see like the advantage of that, and like the points that it was getting higher or increasing, and the points that was getting lower and decreasing. For example, the bargain power of buyers and the bargain power of supply was getting low because the customers there cannot bargain like by the website, and this is very important. It's good for the companies as well. So uh, you have like those points that was decreasing, and also you are certain about like, because when you think about goods, it's easier like to understand about the VR technology, but it's not just in those kind of situation. Of course, that the VR technology is involved with like education industry. For example, during the pandemic, they were using loads of this technology to uh, create like a real-time field trips for in the education industry, in the healthcare industry, like the treating. Uh, it's helpful like for treating like several diseases, and it's been like very important as well. So so basically the we have like some weakness points that I could see when I was doing my report and I was searching about that. The weakness point is about like for example in the healthcare system industry, like they are not, it's not good to use this kind of technology because the storage system of them it's not so good like to use this kind of technology, and also like the time to development this technologies take like a long time, and that's one of the weakness points that I could check. Okay, and also when you check like the opportunity that this kind of like technologies getting in our society, it's very important to mention, for example, in the healthcare industry, like in the medical surgery, in the training, in the education tech industry, for example, it's using like for language training. In the aviation sector, is using for flight simulation process. And when I was searching about that, I could just realize that loads of industries using this kind of technology, but at the same time, the young generation, they are getting addicted of this technology, and this is one of the points that's impacting negatively in a negative impact for people, and especially for the young generation. And when I was doing the conclusion of my report and I was searching, I could see that loads of times it's very good to use like the VR technology. For example, I remember when I was buying some sunglasses, I went to the website of Haiba and I could get like the try like the sunglasses I was going to buy. So it's very good when you don't have time. Sometimes you're very busy, doesn't have time to go to shop, and you can use this kind of technology like with especially like when you are buying something, but in the same time you have negative impacts with like the young generation that's taking a long time in front of the laptop playing like some games that use this kind of like VR technology, and is one of the negative impact that is causing uh, for for some of the people because they can get like depression, anxious, and loads of things that it's causing in the future. So yeah, I'm so grateful to study about that. And if you have some question, don't be worried to ask me. Okay, thanks so much.
O que você fez aí, cara?